Good evening, I'm Brooke Singman with this week's South End Report. A pro-Fourth Amendment coalition with roots in the Occupy movement staged a protest of random bag inspections at T platforms around the city this weekend, starting at Harvard Square, South Station, Kenmore, and Lechmere's T stops. Groups marched to the State House, stopping along the way to spread pamphlets and address crowds. According to figures released by MBTA General Manager Beverly Scott, 400 million riders took trips on the MBTA in 2012, which is a 2.3% increase over ridership in 2011. Despite the fare increase, ridership went up 2.6% on heavy rail service and went up 3.7% on light rail service, which includes the Green Line. Other news, the former deputy finance chairman for the Senator Scott Brown campaign, Kristen Hughes, won a narrow vote Thursday night to become the new chairwoman of the Massachusetts Republican Party, according to Boston.com. Hughes will replace outgoing chairman Robert A. McGinn, Jr. Also on the political front, U.S. Representative Stephen Lynch became the second candidate to officially enter the race to fill the Senate seat vacated by new Secretary of State John Kerry, following his fellow Democratic Congressman Ed Markey. Lynch and Markey will face off in a primary set for April 30th for the right to represent the Democratic Party in the special election on June 25th against a still unknown Republican opponent. And as we mentioned earlier in tonight's broadcast, all of Boston's minority legislators and city councilors asked a committee looking at ways to change how students are assigned to public schools to hold off on a planned vote next week on a recommended method, this according to Universal Hub. The letter delivered Monday to the External Advisory Committee comes on the eve of what is supposed to be a last chance for parents to hear the latest proposals, one in which the city would be split into 10 assignment zones and 2 with no zones, but at least 2 possible schools with good test scores. The letter included signatures from District 7 City Councilor Tito Jackson and State Representative Byron Rushing, among others. The committee has a public meeting on the plan scheduled for 6 p.m. tonight at Suffolk University, 73 Tremont Street. And finally, tonight for you South End foodies, Boston Chops, an urban steak bistro, will open this month on Washington Street. The owner formerly worked at Tremont Street's Aquitaine and is excited to be running his own restaurant. There will be a soft opening in mid-February and will be open for regular business a week later. That's all the news tonight from the South End. I'll be back in 2 weeks with more. Chris, back to you.